everyone, Amanda here, thanks for joining me. I'm just coming to share a beautiful lap book that I've made. So this was a like a custom order. I hope she likes it, fingers crossed. Well, anyway, so it's very similar to my Victorian gentleman lap book, but I've done it slightly different because I don't like to make two things exactly the same. I like them always to be different. And I've used my own kit. There's a link in the description box below if you want to take a look. Okay, so yeah, so she's quite chunky. There's a few little bits and bobs that still need to be done. I'm going to do a seam binding closure, but I need to dye it the right colour. So I've added some lace down each spine, okay, and it's covered all the way around with lovely paper, and then I created this digital to specifically fit to that bit. So let's get inside. So it opens up very similar to my last one with two flaps there, and then this one opens and we've got a little tuck spot here for some tags, and then same at this side, but this one's got a belly band on with some little handmade tags. Okay, very simple to make. And that flips out, and these bits here are designed as what I call dashboards, so you can maybe stick post-it notes on, or you could write on them, or you could put your own touch on there. Okay, then the central part here, okay, this first page is an envelope flip. I do have a tutorial on this. So we've got the guest check here. I've added some lovely appliques. We've got a pocket behind the photo, a pocket behind the guest check, a pocket behind the topper, and then obviously the envelope. So we've got some little bits of ephemera in there. Okay, all fits in there beautifully. Okay, and then I'll put it all back proper neat before I send it off. And then here, this one is a freebie, this digital, over on my Facebook group. The link for that's in the description below if you want to come and join and take advantage of some of the free things that I do. And then in the pocket here we've got some you know, various ephemera in the pockets. So then the envelope flips open that way, and this is like a page on the back of it, with another pocket here with a reprint of an old letter, and I've lined that with lace. Okay, so that's that. And then this first flip here, I've just pinned some vintage ephemera, receipts and old checks and things like that. And then this page is a full page of one of my digitals. I've added some of this lovely I don't know what the name of that is. It's from like printer sheets. Lovely lady from Canada sent it me, and I just think it adds a nice kind of almost like a vintage tatty look to the edge of there. Okay, so then that flips over like so. Okay, and then this page here is another envelope flip. Alright, so this one here has got a large pocket again with one of my tags. I need to put some seam binding on the top of all my tags, but I need to dye some more. And then this here is a little guest check, and that slides in the top is a pocket. Okay, I've added lace all the way around, and I've added one of the little embellishments that my friend Karen sent me. I thought that looked nice. So this is like a little notebook made out of guest checks that you can write on, and obviously because it slips in and out, you could replace it with something else and slip something else in that pocket. Alright, and that slips in there. So then this envelope flips out. Let me just move it across. And here on the back of this envelope we've got a pocket with a lovely vintage photograph. We've got one of these little mini airmails, and then in here I've got one of the envelopes from my kit. Okay, I've just done some stenciling. I've left them empty so that the lady that gets the journal can put her own things in. Okay, and also the journal's quite full. And then I just made this from some embossed card and turned it into a little faux vintage photograph. Okay, and that tucks in there. Now this bit here that tucks in, it tucks into the envelope and then it tucks inside this pocket, pulls out completely, and this is instead of having signatures. I've got a couple of these dotted about, and these are just little booklets of tea-dyed papers, decorative tea-dyed papers for journaling on. So that will slide back in the envelope and then back in that pocket. Okay, I'll do that after. And then that will flip back closed, and then we move over to this side and we've got a repetition. So we've got another large one with the guest check, same pockets behind, one behind the image, one behind the guest check, one behind the whole entire thing with another beautiful tag, and then obviously the envelope there we've got beautiful appliques again, and again that flips. And again here we've got a lovely pocket. I might add some lace to that, I don't know yet. And in the pocket we've got some vintage ephemera, we've got a bingo ticket I've collaged on and backed that. We've got an old, it's meant to be like an old check or something, and they're slipping there. And then we've got another one of the booklets there that slides into the envelope and then into the pocket, and then we've got some more vintage ephemera there. Okay, I've left that plain. You can clip some papers on there, but I just wanted to show off the beautiful image there. Okay, so then the next flip, and again we've got this lovely you know, edging and some lace. So then we pull it across and this flips open. Okay, and we've got another one of the pockets again with the little guest check. This time we've got a photograph. Same principle, lovely digitals behind, pocket there, and then the envelope pocket which has got another tag and some ledger paper for journaling on. Okay, and then if you turn it over, yeah, it's hard to remember where all the flips are. I've just added the paper clip there so things don't move about. I've taken one of my digitals and I've fussy cut it to make a pocket. Lined it here with some vintage style print ribbon, and we've got some more lovely applique, beautiful stenciling behind, and some more of the lovely tags from my kit. So they slide in there like that, and this is just to hold things so it doesn't all just move about in transit. Okay, and then on this page here, just move over it because it is quite large. It is quite large, it's like 8 by about 11 when it's folded up. So again here we've got some vintage ephemera. That one's about a house, if you're going to view a house. Just various. And then underneath again is another lovely sheet from my collection. Beautiful, really enjoyed making it, and I made it specifically for this custom order, and the lady said that she wanted something similar to the gentleman kit, and so I made this whole entire kit specifically for this lady's project, and then thought I'd share it, and quite a few people have bought it and are enjoying it, so that's good. So then we come to the middle and we've got this lovely pocket here, and inside the pocket I've got some more tags, again another freebie. This is some sort of receipt for something. I can't remember what they all are because they're all in French, but they look pretty. Could be for a parrot food for all I know. No, most of them are like restaurant receipts or things like that. Okay, I just need to do some stamping on there. Then this little bit flips out and we've got some more of my lovely coffee dyed paper, bit of stamping and some stenciling, and that folds out for journaling. Okay, and then in this section here again I have got one of my digitals and I've fussy cut around the image, around the main image, to create a pocket. And then at the back here we've got some lovely ledger paper, and then in here we've got a marriage certificate that I've printed plain on the inside so you can use it for journaling. And again another tag. I've stenciled on the back of them, but you can use them for journaling. And when I've dyed my seam binding, I'll be adding it to all of the tags. And then here we've got a grocery receipt. Okay, so that folds back that way. and then this folds out again. Alright, and let's do this bit first. So this is a tuck page, and inside here is the little 11 pocket booklet that I shared a video on. I'm not going to undo it all. The ephemera in there is just printer paper. I was going to back it all, but it got quite chunky, and I know that my lady that's purchased this doesn't like journals that don't close. She doesn't like what I call gator mouth journals. She doesn't like them, so I had to try and make it so it wasn't so bulky. So that's that one. And then this side here, again, we've got another envelope flip, and it flips here. We've got a lovely guest check with a lovely vintage lady, bit of collaging and some sewing. And so behind the guest check there is a pocket with some photographs and a mini envelope. So that goes, oh yeah, right, I've just remembered. So when you flip that up, it's hard to show because it's so large. Round the back here we've got two pockets. So these, I've got them so that they slide that way, so you see the images from the other side. Okay. And then there's a pocket here with a little tag. Okay. And then this envelope front here is got my collage sheet on. Beautiful. And then is a lovely pocket here with another piece of vintage ephemera. And this is for silversmiths, jewellers. They seem to do a bit of all sorts. That's an invoice, and that slides in there. And then this flips up. Hard to show, and I've just stenciled on the back, and you could have that for journaling. And again here, this is designed for journaling on, and we've got a little pocket, which is part of the kit, and a little tag, and just a little piece of ephemera there. So that folds down like that, and then that folds down like that. Okay, lots of flips and pockets. Okay, so then we come back to the middle, and this section with this pocket folds over. Alright, and we've got a duplication here with the envelope flip. So we've got the guest check that flips up again with the two pockets at the back. Let me see if I can slide it down. Two pockets at the back there again, and again here collaged with my journal sheet, and we've got some various vintage ephemera there. So these are printed out, they're not genuine vintage ephemera. You know, there's lots you can find round and about. I've got quite a collection on my computer that I can print out now. And then underneath here, this is French newspaper print, and then we've got another little pocket here with a tag and a bit of ephemera. So that's another flip there. Okay, and then the centre part here, I've just put it as like a little collection. So we've got a little photograph. This is left over from my sample kit that I used ages ago. I've done a bit of stamping on there, and this is just held on with a bulldog clip. Really simple. And we've got a collection of papers. We've got some this is like some kind of ledger, more bookkeeping paper, and some more treasury paper. So this is, instead of having a traditional signature for writing, you can take these, you can take them in and out, you can add things to them, and you can write on both sides. Okay, and it gives that nice kind of tatty vintage kind of a feel. And then there we've got some graph paper, and then underneath there another beautiful digital sheet. Okay, so then when you're closing it, you go right and then left. Alright, so all of that section closes there, and then you go left and that section closes there, and then right again, and that's the whole that envelope's part of that page. Right again, and then left again. Okay, and then that will fold up back with little lovely little tags. Okay, and then just tuck it all in, give it a little shove together like so, and then that folds over there and that folds over there. So it's quite chunky. It's hard to not make them chunky because it's such fun filling them. That piece of card's annoying me. So there you go. I hope that gives you some inspiration. I hope it's a nice share of all of my lovely kit. And yes, I've really enjoyed that. So I'm moving on from lap books now. I've done 2 since June. This has taken me quite a while to make, but they're such fun to make. The file folders that I've used are like this. Okay, and my friend Kay gave them me when I went down to her house. You'd imagine you find them on Amazon or something, or eBay. Now, they're not as thick as manila ones. The manila ones are hard to find in England. But by the time you have layered up with, you know, good quality digital prints and things like that, then it's more than adequate. So there you go. I hope that gives you some inspiration. And yeah, I'm going to have a few days rest because I've been working on this non-stop for, I don't know how long it's taken me. I don't really count the hours, but quite a while. My craft room's a hot mess, so I'm going to have a good tidy up. I'm going to have a day's rest and then back to another journal. Yeah, so I hope you like that. Hope it gives you some ideas. Take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye.